Let me tell you something. This ain't no summer slowdown. This is like a summer halt. I'm so excited. I get to plan another one. You can make me fall. Yeah, my sales have been struggling, almost as bad as when I first started reselling, like the first couple months. Like, that's how bad it's been. I was doing better in the business around this time, 3 months into reselling, than I did last month and this month so far. Now, there is a time in resellers' careers where the sales are slow, and it's usually in the summer. It usually starts like late spring, like late May, going into I think like August-ish, and we call that summer slowdown. This is my 3rd year reselling, and let me tell you something. This ain't no summer slowdown. This is like a summer halt, bruh. I usually sell about 10 on average of things a week, and these past like 3 weeks I've only sold like 3 things each, like 3 things for each week or whatever. It is so bad. Like, if I do reselling full-time, which I fully intend to do so after I buy my house, I'm going to have to do something in the summer because the money will not be flowing. And that can't happen, you know? I got family to take care of. I have to figure something out. But yeah, sales have been so slow. Right now when I'm recording this video, it is the 7th or the 8th? Today's the 8th, and I've gotten only 4 sales. I've gotten 4 sales so far this month. And I try to average 1 sale a day for the very least. That means I'm down by 4. Oh boy, 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 boy. Anyways, we are on our way to get our contacts and glasses now. They'll be there momentarily. What's that? This guy is so weird. Sorry, I don't. So anyways, as far as the glasses situation goes, usually I just come in and sit there for 2 hours until the doctor actually arrives so I can get seen. But I had to make an appointment today, and that's for 11:45, and it was 9:15 when I first walked in, so there's no way that I was going to wait all the way until 11:45, almost 3 hours later, to get seen by the doctor. Also, they raised their prices on the glasses, and no. So then I decided to go and look to get my phone fixed, because you guys know, I don't know if you know, I don't even remember. I vlog so much I forget the stuff I show you and what I don't show you. But I was having issues with my phone, and I ended up getting like a cheap Amazon phone, so I've been bouncing between both of them because, yeah, I did mention that when I said that, like, I dropped it a few times, but the last time that I had a big drop was when Rocky dropped it, or he made me drop the phone. My phone is giving me issues. Walking my dog one night, Rocky, and he was being a little bit rambunctious, and I accidentally dropped the phone while I was walking him, and the phone has not been the same. There's cracks all in the screen. I've never ever cracked the screen of any of my phones in all the years that I've had a phone. And I've had a cell phone since I was in 8th grade, so this is new to me. So I can like when I'm like hitting the screen or touching the screen, like it's not touching and clicking and stuff. So I'm gonna obviously have to get it fixed when I can come up with the right amount of money. But in the meantime, I was thinking of going back to my old phone, the old phone that I've been arguing and complaining about for the longest. Because of that, oh my gosh, like all my stomach is showing. I look like Dejanay from Proud Family. I was like this. Oh, it's hot. I'm gonna have to turn this AC on. Sorry guys, so you have to hear this noise. Of course, gotta put the key in. Every time I have to start putting my key into the actual, like, the key holder thingy. What do you call the push to start? That means the battery's running low on the fob. Anyways, like I was saying, so puppy, he dropped my phone, or he maybe dropped the phone and the screen broke. So I've been bouncing between like a cheap Amazon phone and that one, but I want to get my regular phone done. But everywhere I was taking my other phone, they were quoting me a lot of money. They were quoting me between like $300 and $350. Like Walmart was the cheapest and it was like $300. And I'm not understanding like why my phone of all of them is so expensive, because as soon as I say I have the Galaxy Note, they're like, oh, that's gonna be about $200. And then when I say I have the Note Plus, the 10 Plus, they're like, oh, that's expensive. And they make sure to say that too. They always say, oh, that's expensive, instead of just telling me the price. That just makes me nervous when they say that. I was thinking if I came here, because this is like the swap meet, that it would be a lot cheaper. So that's why after I failed at getting my eyes done, that I can just check that out. And that was the first stand I went to, and that guy was so rude that I walked away after like 5 minutes. But I found other shops too, and as soon as they looked at it, the guy's like, oh, that's expensive to fix. And he said it was gonna be $300. I'm like, at the swap meet, shouldn't it be a lot cheaper? Like, you're quoting me the same price as what Walmart quoted me. So then I went to the next stand, and that was the most polite person I've spoken to so far in my whole journey and like trying to get this dang phone fixed. And as soon as he looked at it, he's like, oh, that's the Galaxy Note, isn't it? I was like, yes. And then he's like, oh, that's gonna be $300. So obviously all those shops, they have the set prices, I guess, so there's no real competition. And I was like, why is my specific phone so expensive? And then he explained to me it's because the screen is curved. So I was like, that makes sense. So it's like a special screen, and he's saying that it's like on, I think on the newest like Samsung phones or whatever. And he was like, that's why it's like expensive and stuff. I was like, okay, now I understand. Like if someone explained that to me, like I would have been able to understand more why I would have to pay that much money to get a phone fixed. Like I would be more willing to do so, of course, if I had the money. But like nobody was explaining that to me. But like now it makes sense. I was just thinking people were just like, oh, it's a 10 Plus, so let's just add on an extra couple dollars. But there's a real reason why it's that much pricier. So it makes sense now. I still can't afford it right now, but at least I know that I'm not gonna get anything cheaper in trying to fix it. So you know, it's whatever. And last little mini story on this short adventure, but I'm not supposed to be eating this, but I told you guys I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since like 12 o'clock yesterday, 1 o'clock. I haven't eaten since 1 o'clock yesterday, and it's now 10 a.m. the next day. So I bought a Jamaican beef patty and a Cuban beef patty, and I was thinking like it was gonna be like $1, maybe $2 tops, because that's usually the price that they are other places. And I just handed the lady the money and didn't even ask what price it was, because I just assumed it would be a couple dollars. Why did I see $6.71 on my receipt? They're both more than $3. For what? What am I paying for? A beef patty? You can get one at the Golden Corral for like $1.75, and at the mall that I go to, they sell it for like $1. Like, what the heck? Had I known that, I wouldn't have bought it, but it's too late now. I'm about to eat some food I'm not supposed to be eating at the prices that I shouldn't be paying. This better be so good. This better taste like Jesus himself prepared this. This is good. They better. Really, I can get like a beef patty and cocoa bread for like $2 at the place that I normally frequent. But one patty is more than $3 without the cocoa bread, bruh.